the x plus 1 a factor of f of x? If it is, write f of x as a product of x plus 1 and another polynomial. So if x plus 1 is a factor of f of x, then negative 1 is the 0 of f of x. So let's find out if negative 1 is a 0 of f of x. So we'll take the coefficients 1, negative 1, negative 5, 5, 4, and negative 4. We're going to test if negative 1 is a 0 of f of x. So we'll have here 1. So we bring down 1, we multiply. 1 by negative 1 is negative 1. Negative 1 minus 1 is negative 2. Negative 2 times negative 1 is positive 2. Negative 5 plus 2 is negative 3. Negative 3 times negative 1 is positive 3. 5 plus 3 gives us 8. 8 times negative 1 is negative 8. 4 minus 8 is negative 4. Negative 4 times negative 1 is positive 4. And in the end, we have a 0. So what does this tell us? This tells us that f of negative 1 is equal to 0. So since f of negative 1 is equal to 0, then x plus 1 is a factor of f of x. So we'll put here, since f of negative 1 is equal to 0, then x plus 1 is a factor of f of x. Okay, and so now we can write f of x. We can say that, okay, let's write it here. F of x is equal to, one of the factors is x plus 1. Now, the other factor can be determined by using these coefficients here. These are the new coefficients. And we are going to create another polynomial function expression here, and these are the coefficients, but the x's will have one less degree. So this one will be 1x to the fourth. So let's put that here. Here, 1x to the fourth, and we don't have to write the 1, minus 2x cubed. So again, the exponents will go from 4 in order to 0. So 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So the next one will be negative 3x squared. Next term will be positive 8x. And then minus 4. So we can say that f of x is equal to x plus 1 times x to the fourth minus 2x cubed minus 3x squared plus 8x minus 4. If we multiply these two together, we're going to go back to x to the fifth minus x to the fourth minus 5x cubed plus 5x squared plus 4x minus 4. We can double check that by multiplying, by making our box. So we'll make a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 2 box. So let's do that. So let's double check. We just want to check if that's correct. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this will be x to the fourth minus 2x cubed minus 3x squared plus 8x minus 4 multiplied by x plus 1. Are we going to go back to this? So let's find out. Okay, so x times x to the fourth is x to the fifth. X times negative 2x cubed is negative 2x to the fourth. X times negative 3x squared is negative 3x cubed plus 8x squared minus 4x. Then here, 1 times x to the fourth is x to the fourth. 1 times negative 2x cubed is negative 2x cubed. 1 times negative 3x squared is negative 3x squared. 1 times 8x is 8x. And 1 times negative 4 is negative 4. So now if we add up the terms, we're going to start with x to the fifth. And then x to the fourth minus 2x to the fourth gives us negative 1x to the fourth, or simply x to the fourth. Now, negative 2x cubed and negative 3x cubed, we combine them, we'll get negative 5x cubed. Now, for the x squared, you have positive 8 here and negative 3 here, so we'll subtract. 8 minus 3 is 5, so we'll have positive 5x squared. We get positive because we have more positives than negatives. Now for the x's, we'll have negative 4x here plus 8x, so that's going to give us positive 4x. 8x minus 4x is positive 4x. We have more positives than negatives. And then lastly, we'll bring down negative 4. Now, this is x to the fifth, the same as that. Negative x to the fourth, negative 5x cubed, positive 5x squared, positive 4x minus 4. This is our original f of x. So, let's recap. Okay, we want to find out if x plus 1 is a factor of f of x. If x plus 1 is a factor, then negative 1 should be a 0. So we are testing if negative 1 is a 0 by doing this. And we found out that f of negative 1 is a 0. So therefore, x plus 1 is a factor of f of x. Now, if x plus 1 is a factor of f of x, then we can write f of x as a product of x plus 1 and another polynomial. And this polynomial can be obtained by looking at these numbers here. The result that we got when we tried to determine if negative 1 is a 0 of f of x. These are the coefficients of the other factor. The other factor will have a degree 1 less than f of x. So therefore, we're going to start here with 1x to the fourth, and then negative 2x cubed minus 2x squared plus 8x minus 4. This is the other polynomial or the other factor of f of x that is being multiplied by the factor x plus 1. All right, so we checked our work by actually multiplying these two polynomials to see if the product will be f of x. We can also check if our answer is correct by graphing. So here we have the function f of x. I can graph f of x and it looks like this. Now we can write our the factors. So x plus 1, we said x plus 1 is a factor, multiplied by the other factor is, okay, I'll just get it from here because I can't, oh maybe. Okay. Okay, so the other factor would be 1x to the fourth, or x to the fourth. Okay, maybe I'll... Okay, x to the fourth minus 2x cubed. So we got that from here. Then minus 3x squared. 3x squared. And the next one is positive 8x plus 8x. And then last, or the constant term, is minus 4. So minus 4. All right, so let's see. If we graph this, this is what we get. If we graph the original, okay, where is it? It's hiding underneath. So these two functions, these two are the same. So we know that we got this factor correctly.